Hi there, today we're unboxing an LED strip kit. So this particular one is by Philips and it's their HUE range. Details are in the description below for anyone thinking of purchasing. So let's take a quick look around the packaging. So it comes nicely packaged with an image of the LED strip light there. Coming in close, you can see it says warm white, cool daylight and 16 million colors. It's a 2-meter strip which is shown there. Coming around the side here it says ultimate flexibility, extendable up to 10 meters and high light output 1600 lumens, Zigbee certified product. Coming around this side, the energy rating is A. Coming around the back here, this is what you see, and if I come in close just to highlight a few things, you require the HUE bridge for this, 25,000 hours lifetime on this, instant 100% brightness, on off 50,000 times, and it's 20 watts. So let's open this up and see what you get in the packaging. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button and click the bell icon to turn on notifications. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and drop me a message, let me know what you think. If you don't like it, make it count by hitting thumbs down twice. Okay, so I've laid out all the items you get in packaging, so let me quickly go through them one by one. You get an instruction manual, so if I open that up, it's just a booklet containing a number of pictures on setting this up, showing first how to get the power adapter ready, installing it on corners, measuring up, cutting the strip, cleaning the surface, sticking it on, attaching one of the components, sticking it on, and powering it up. Details of the wires so you can keep them tidy by wrapping them around, and that's it. Some info, multi-language at the side. Next we have safety instructions, multi-language. Next we have a power adapter and the output on there is 24 volts, 0.83 amps, it's 20 watts. Build of this is all a matte white finish, and the cable length on this 2 meters 25 centimeters, and interestingly enough you can disconnect it from this end. So if there was a fault with that, I'm assuming you could buy a replacement for that. Putting that back in, this is the connection point for the plug. So you get 2 adapters, one for the EU and one for the UK. Very simple to place on. Slip it on, clips into place. If you want to pull it off, it doesn't just come off. You've got to hold on to the button there and it comes off. It's a nice design on there. The connectors on the cable seem good quality and ample length on there. Next we got the LED strip, and if I come in close there's a connection point there where you plug in the DC connector. Looking on there you can see 24 volts, 830 milliamperes, 20 watts, 2 sticky pads on there so you can attach it to a surface, short bit of cable, and then you've got your 2 meters of LED strip. And if I come in close just to give you an idea of what it's like, there you go, bit of plastic holding it in position. You've got 3M sticky pads underneath there, and all waterproof, all plastic and covered. You see branding on there, and then you've got a bit of Velcro here. If I take that off, the sticky pads are in small strips as you can see, so you can just peel little sections off, and there you've got a cut point. You can just see it soldered on to the next part of it. Looking at the distance between each set of LEDs, you can just see a small gap. So build quality seems good, and nice that it's got 3M stickers on there, which are in sections so you don't accidentally pull off the whole lot. You can do little chunks, for instance, so pretty good. The distance for each cut point is 33.5 centimeters measured across. So coming across again, you can just see from that point to the next one, that's again 33.5. So it continues all the way along. Coming in close at the end of the LED strip, you can see the connection point to add on extra strips. So as straightforward as just plugging it straight in. Let's make a start at setting this up. So on the LED strip kit, you've got this box, you get the DC cable, plug it in, and the plug obviously plugs into power. I'll turn it on. Turns on straight away as you can see. And just to note, there's no buttons on this, so you can't do anything with it. Some LED strip kits do have buttons like the Govee one, where you can actually change colors or change the mode and brightness as well. So a bit of a shame they don't provide that on this particular strip kit. Now, going to my Android phone, if I go to the HUE app, so I'll include a link in the description below, and if you look in the corner there, I'll include a link if you don't know how to get this set up. I've got a tutorial showing everything to set up the Philips HUE bridge. Now we're in the app, next thing we need to do is go to Settings, Light Setup, Add Light, and we'll just click Search. There you go, it's found it straight away. If I click on it now, there you go, there's the details for it. Coming back now, go back to Home, go to Living Room Lights. If I click here in the corner, Edit Room or Move Lights, I can remove these lights, they're currently off, and I'll add that one in. And it is as simple as that. Now, looking at the options you have available, so you can turn it off from here, turn it on. Going in there, you can select the color. So nice, you've got a color wheel here. And let me bring in the strip close so you can see. Color representation is excellent on there. And there you go. It's as simple as that really to get set up like any other HUE device. If I come back, if I click on here, you can see bright, dimmed, night light. So let's click on night light, dimmed, and bright. It's default settings there. You can amend them if you wanted to, so you can rename or delete. Click in there, the color wheel again, and if I move this, it will change the brightness. Coming here, you've got an off button, and you've got a shortcut to dim all the lights if you had them in a single room. Now, going into the room, you can either select the individual device. If you had multiple devices, you could either control all of them by the control there, or if you just wanted to go into a single device, you just click it and you can go into it like so. So you've got some default colors here. And there is really nothing more to it, as simple as that. Next, just to demonstrate remote connectivity, so you can control this if you're not at home. So for instance, if I go to settings here, and you can see here, out of home control is enabled. And if I now come back to home, and we go up here and turn off Wi-Fi, give it a moment to connect to 4G. And you can see they're connected via cloud. Now if I turn that off, there you go, turns off, press it again, give it some time, there you go, turns on. So remote connectivity is available, and I haven't had to open any ports on my router, just all cloud-based connectivity here. Next, let me show the strip kit working with both the Google Home and the Amazon products. Going to my Android phone here, if I click on the Home app, and if you haven't already added the service in for this, just click on the plus here in the corner, go to Setup Device, works with Google, and just link in the service here. If I look for Philips, you can see it here, Philips HUE. Let me sign in now. Let me click Sign In. Needs permission, let's click Yes to that. And there you have it. Philips HUE. So if I come back now, and if we scroll down, there you go. HUE Lightstrip +1. If I click on off, turns it off, turns it back on again. If I click in there, change the brightness, turn it back down again. Click on color, pick a custom color. Okay, so now coming back, looking here, we can rename it. We'll call this one Loft LED. If I click Save, coming back from there, now if I unmute my Google,
the microphone is back on.
I can say, turn off Loft LED.
Okay, turning Loft LED off.
Turn on Loft LED.
Sure, turning Loft LED on.
Change Loft LED color to green.
Sure, changing Loft LED to green.
Change Loft LED to 100% brightness.
Sure, setting Loft LED brightness to 100%.
So there you go, as simple as that to get going with the Google Home. Next, let me show how to set up the device with the Amazon device. So if I go to the Amazon Alexa app here, click over here, Skills and Games, search for Philips, and it's there, Philips HUE, enabled to use. Let me sign in now, it's already cached my credentials. Yes to granting permissions, and there you go, successfully linked. Picked it up, If we come out now, discover devices, let's give it a moment. So there you go, 3 devices and 3 scenes discovered. If I go to choose device, HUE Lightstrip +1, set up device, continue. Let's go to devices now, lights, and there we have it, it's just here. So I can turn it off from here, turn it on, change brightness, set color. If I click here, you can rename it. So let's change the name. I've renamed it to Loft LED, done to that, coming back. And now if I unmute my Amazon product, I can say, turn off Loft LED.
Okay.
Turn on Loft LED.
Okay.
Change Loft LED color to green.
Okay.
Change Loft LED brightness to 100%.
Okay.
There you go, simple as that to get going with the Amazon product. Okay, so you've seen the unboxing and setup of this Philips HUE strip kit. Very nice build quality to it, very simple to set up and configure. Thing to note is you will require the Philips HUE bridge with this. Doesn't work standalone, doesn't work via Bluetooth, or doesn't connect via your Wi-Fi directly, so you will require a bridge. So in terms of price, it does come in quite high. Obviously you've got to buy this, and this 2-meter strip alone cost me £50, and if you add on the HUE bridge, that'll obviously bump up the price even more, only for 2 meters. So in terms of color representation, it's very good. You can see for yourself, it accurately gives the color. It's nice that it does both warm and cool white, works with both the Google Home and Amazon Alexa products. Controllability wise, you can only control it via the app. So there's no override. So for example, this unit here that connects to the power, they could have had an override on there to allow you to change color or brightness level. So I've shown the Groovy LED strip, and that has that facility available. And I think that's quite good. You shouldn't always have to reach out to your app to be able to change these sort of things. Has all the functionality that comes under the Philips HUE app, so you can set timers on there, etc., and remotely control it as well. So there you go. Hope it's helped anyone thinking of purchasing this. Details are in the description below. Thanks for viewing, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.